Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I have here something super interesting that is actually called the Honor Magic 6 RSR. Now please don't be confused with the standard Honor Magic 6 Pro. This is the Honor Magic 6 RSR, and it actually came in this huge box that looks like this. Now as you can see on the cover itself, it says that Porsche design. So Porsche design has worked with Honor has worked with Porsche design to actually come up with a phone that looks very unique, and I would say that this is one of the phones that definitely stands out from all the other kind of phones that are currently in the market. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to give you some updates as to what's new, what's similar to the standard Magic 6 Pro, and at the end of today's video you might find out whether you want this phone or not. Now personally, I really do like the design of the device itself. This phone looks really good. And there's actually two different colorways. There's one that looks like grey, and it actually reminds me of my previous Magic V2, the RSR version as well. I've got all the Porsche design phones here with me. So that agate grey or grey actually looks quite nice, but I specifically requested for this to show you guys because I think the colorway just, it just looks so unique. At the back, there's this fly line that goes down the middle. In case you're wondering what a fly line is, I myself was wondering about that as well. Basically, it's this line, this crease in the middle that actually resembles the bonnet of the Porsche vehicles. So you also have the fly line on the previous Magic V2 RSR, and it is a very distinctive look here on the Magic 6 RSR. Other than that, if you take a look at the top, the camera module has been reshaped. Now the standard Magic 6 Pro has a round kind of thing at the back, whereas the Magic 6 RSR has this sort of like hexagon kind of look. I think it looks better than the Magic 6 Pro. I like this hexagon. It's a bit more edgy. It looks a bit more futuristic, more modern, and yeah, I do like the look of this Magic 6 RSR very much. In case you're wondering if they've upped the materials, yes, they have actually changed the frame out, and they are using a titanium frame on the Magic 6 RSR. Again, super solid. And another really cool thing that I found out is that they have this like nano crystal shield. Remember, I was dropping the Magic 6 Pro like so many times now. So they actually use the same shield on the front, but not just the front, but the back as well. And speaking about the display, it has this new anti-scratch feature, which is not available on the previous Magic 6 Pro. This is even stronger towards scratches, which I will show you a quick test on your screens, and it's actually quite fun to play with because if you put your phone in your pockets and you have a lot of keys, you do not have to worry about those scratching up the display, and I think that is pretty awesome. Now before we move on to talk about the specs and some other more interesting features, let us just thank our sponsor for today very quickly, Odoo. Now creating a website is not as complicated as you think. If you do not have any coding background, but you still want to make your own website, this is where Odoo comes in. Now before we talk about setting up the website, maybe I should quickly let you know what Odoo is all about. Now basically, Odoo is an all-in-one business solution that doesn't just help you build a website, but it also helps you drive your sales and manage your CRM. Doesn't matter if it's a business website, a blog, event website, or an online store with integrated payments and delivery built-in, Odoo can do all that. Now creating a website on Odoo is actually very simple and straightforward. They actually use a lot of clean UI, very similar to what you would do on your smartphone. You drag and drop a couple of things across, which I will show you later on. Furthermore, it's worth mentioning that Odoo is currently providing free instant access, so if you want to have a try or have a go, you can actually do that without having to put in your credit card info. Nice. Now let's move on to show you how you can actually create your website. Let me show you how easy it really is. Now first and foremost, you need to identify the purpose of your website. You need to choose the pages that you need, and finally your choice of theme. Now the good thing here is that there's a lot of beautifully designed themes on Odoo, and I'm sure you'll be able to find one that suits you. Now for example, I've created my own website to showcase details on how you can get better photography. You can actually add products to the website, articles, blog posts, and the best part here is you can also use the built-in ChatGPT integration to help you out with your page, which is actually very useful. Now building a website is, like I said earlier on, very simple. It's just a case of dragging and dropping a couple of blocks on that very simple and clean UI. And the final website actually looks super professional, just like it was designed by a pro. Once you have everything set up and everything in place, you just need to click the button at the top to publish a website, and right away your website is actually live and ready to share with your clients or whoever you want to share it with. Now ultimately, like I said, it's super simple to create a website with Odoo, and if you want to try it, do check out the links down below to get that free instant access. Again, you do not need to put in any credit card info. Just click the free instant access and you can start right away. With that said, let's move back to our video. Alright, so now that we are done with our sponsors message, again, check out the link down below just to support us out. Yeah, back to about the specifications for the device. Yes, it is actually very similar to the Magic 6 Pro. You pretty much have the same processor in here, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. In terms of the cameras, there's been a slight tweak to one of the sensors, and it's using an even upgraded kind of sensor. I've yet to test it out, but I'll be sharing more pictures as we go, maybe on my socials, my Instagram. Go check that out. But yeah, in terms of the specifications, it's very similar to the Magic 6 Pro with a couple of slight improvements here and there just to make it, a bit more premium than the normal standard vanilla Magic 6 Pro. In terms of what came in the box, yeah, this is actually a very, very interesting package. All the phone manufacturers are downsizing their boxes to the point where there's barely anything in the box. But yeah, this one here, very nice. Slide it out and you flip it open and you notice that what you have is actually the phone itself. Yep, you do get a couple of casings, you get 2 sets of chargers and cables. The good thing here is that they are actually a different kind of like plug points. So I think one is UK, one is EU, and it's all in black, very nice. The cables themselves are also in black. 2 sets of this and 2 sets of the chargers. You also get a very, very nice, like leather case. This is one of the best cases that I've ever seen. You have this sort of like stitching that goes down the middle. It's this vegan leather material. You also notice that we have this matte-ish kind of like frames at top and bottom, and it just fits the phone very, very well. Now, if you just take a look at the inside itself, Honor didn't just put in like a plastic bag. We have this sort of like, I don't know what the material is, but it's sort of like a suede-ish material, and it's just very sports car look. It reminds me of the seats in the Porsche car. I'm not sure if it's from there, but yeah, it fits the phone very, very well, and there you go. Even with the case on, it looks really fantastic. Now, just to sum up my video for today, obviously this phone is targeted at people who can, like really spend that kind of amount of money on a phone. If I'm not mistaken, it's RM7499, and if you want to find out more details, you can check them out down below. It's great to see, Honor working with Porsche design, like just to show like their commitment in creating even better design phones, for them to actually make something look so unique. And the experience itself, the unboxing experience, a lot of thought has been put into the Honor Magic 6 RSR as well as the V2 RSR. So yeah, definitely happy to see Honor working with Porsche design, and hopefully they actually make more of this in the future, so we just get more interesting and fun stuff in the mobile space. Let me know what you think about these devices. Are you one of their target audience? Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.